Hello everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at the Anvil Hornet Ghost. Yes, when I take this video it's Halloween, so that's why I choose to talk about this ship. Alright, so by the way, the Ghost doesn't mean anything, but this is a stealth ship, so basically that's why it's called Ghost, alright? Alright, so before I talk more about it, let's get to it first. Same as a Super Hornet, except you don't have the nose weaponries beneath the nose. Alright, so it means that you have a weaker firepower comparing to the Super Hornet, and this is stock variant. So you can see there's no turret up there as well. I believe you can add a turret up there. Yep, but currently it's not available because I didn't add anything. Alright, in here you have a pilot seat, and there's no co-pilot seat in here because, well, you don't have a remote turret. Okay, so basically, or maybe the turret is down there, I think, but I'm not so sure because I didn't actually try, okay, any attempts to fix anything or fit anything in here, so maybe it's down here, okay, the turret, so-called turret, alright. Yeah, because you don't have a co-pilot right there, so there's no way for you to add something up there. Alright, it's not meaningful at all. But doesn't mean that it's not possible, okay? You either will add the turret here or up there, okay? Just, yeah, if you want to try it, you can try it up. All I know is you can fix something in here to add more weaponries, alright? So here you have a size 2 laser cannons, you have another one over there. So since this is a stock variant, so basically these two laser cannons are the only weaponries that you can control. Well, of course, except for those missiles, alright? So if you talk about shooting, then these two laser cannons would be the one that you will need, you will use currently, okay? So let's get inside the ship first. The animation is the same as the Super Hornet, which is extremely odd. You will know that. See? I'm standing up. Yep, just like a Super Hornet. Alright, I think all the like a Hornet series would be sharing the same feature. Alright, so if you talk about the cockpit itself, just like a Super Hornet, it's not that bad, but not that great as well. The whole spar, some people may say, is blocking their view, which sometimes I will agree, but for me it's still okay. The only thing I don't like about this ship is this one here. Well, sometimes I used to press this and find the communication and press uh, the button so that I can call the control tower, but this one, you don't have it. I can't find it at all. So if you know where I should find it, feel free to leave a comment down below, because no matter how I like like right like drag it down or drag it up, I can't find it. All right, so there's no such a thing. All right, it forced me need to keep pressing F11 to call the flight control for landing or takeoff, which is sometimes is annoying. All right, so this ship, as I said, you have two size 2 laser cannons, which is not that great. All right, so even if you need to deal with some sort of like small target, okay, you still need some time to kind of finish your target. All right, so you need to be very patient, and you have like what, 8 missiles in total, which is okay for me, but well, still, if I need, if you talk about like getting a stealth fighter, I will rather to save up a little bit to get the Saber, yeah, instead of this Hornet Ghost. The reason behind is because, well, first, I'm not very keen on like configuring my ship, so I usually would like use the weaponries that come up with the ship. Of course, I can do like swapping up the weapons, just like I did with the Harbinger, but that would be the most extreme case. All right, so usually I would just come up with like the stock variant. Okay, so if you talk about like I need to buy what kind of thing to make it better, then usually I won't do that. All right, so yep, if I didn't do anything, this Hornet Ghost only have two weapons that I can shoot at the target. Of course, you can say like missiles, right? But yeah, uh, if I talk about like weaponries, like laser cannons and like other ballistic weaponries, then only have two. So which is too weak for me to handle some sort of target. I still need to like need some time to deal with it. But if you talk about saber, well, even though your weaponries might be limited, got limited ammo per salvo, all right, that's what I mean, as they are using laser repeaters, but still, you have four of them instead of two. So it means that on paper should have more firepower comparing to the Hornet Ghost. So of course the Hornet Ghost is kind of cheaper. Yeah, so that's probably the reason why. Okay, so in game it costs you around 1.6 to 1.7 million in-game credits, which is around 600 to 600 to 500,000 cheaper comparing to the Saber. All right, so probably that's a reason why it's coming up with weaker armament, and it means that you need to spend some credits to change some modules so that it will have a more firepower more firepower, not comparing to the Saber, but you get a little bit closer to the Saber. All right, and yep, so this ship is quite maneuverable, so you can just keep your ship out of enemy sight, which is still also good. But yeah, if for me, if I really need to get a Hornet series ship, I will choose a Super Hornet instead of the Hornet Ghost because, well, no matter what kind of ship I'm flying, according to the skill that I got right now, I cannot avoid close quarter combat. And if you're talking about like a very small amount of weaponry that I can use, it would be not ideal for me. Okay, so I would rather to choose something got more firepower at the beginning when I purchase it because I'm too lazy to swap out anything. So the Super Hornet probably is my choice if I really need to choose a Hornet series ship, uh, like in my fleet. But just in case you guys really like to purchase that ship with real cash, you don't want to grind 1.6 million in-game credits to get this ship, then of course it costs you around $125, as long as I remember. Which is, well, if you talk about whether it's worth it or not, I would say, well, it depends. All right, because this ship, if you spend, no matter you spend like 1.6 million to 1.7 million in-game credits, or you spend 125 US dollars to purchase it with real money, still, you can only stick with combat. If you don't like combat, of course, you will not choose this ship at the beginning. All right, and of course, even if you're trying to, but you can't. Okay, so because this ship have no internal space for you to hold any kind of cargo, so zero SEO cargo, basically. So it's just stick with combat. But at the same price point, 1.6 in-game million, 1.6 million in-game credits can give you something Okay, if you want to experience more gameplay, you can purchase the Freelancer, the base variant of the Freelancer. Okay, because you can enforce some sort of trading as well. Especially in 3.15, it seems like they will protect your goods. Uh, like um, if you got 30K, which is very nice. So it would be a very good idea for you if you're using 1.6 million in-game credits to purchase a ship. And if you want to involve in more gameplay, then the freelancer probably would be your choice. Okay. Or yeah. So if you talk about real money, oh, I think the freelancer is the very similar price point. Yeah, it's still like 115 to $125, I believe, is something looks like that. All right. So yeah, as long as you want combat only and you want some stealth ship and you don't want to purchase a saber, then this ship probably is your choice. But just personally, I would just say that you can purchase anything in game already, most of the things, and experience like most of the thing in game already. So with only paying for $45 to get the Aurora MR or the Mustang Alva. So that's not necessary for you to purchase something like $125 like this. All right, just yeah, everything that you pay for most likely would be supporting the game development only. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right, so this is basically all the information I know about this Hornet Ghost. And if you think this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like. And if you think I missed out something, maybe if you think I need to do better or like some way, or maybe you have a question you want to ask, feel free to leave a comment down below. So I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.